anyone there? Hi.
Hello guys, it's Eris here, and look at that. So, I moved into my apartment, and this is what it looks like right now. It's a very work in progress. This is my couch. Look at all the plushies. Of course I'm gonna put plushies everywhere. In every corner of this fucking apartment. Look at this shit. So this is the living room. I moved in... What day was that? I think it was April 13th or 14th. One of those days. I started my new job April 17th. So I just got internet installed just today actually. There's a modem for it. And yeah, ignore all this shit. Again, like I said, it's a work in progress. Your girl has been hard at work and trying to get all this set up and stuff. So with turning on utilities, just getting the apartment in general, being approved for it, getting internet here when I moved in, moving it itself, and all the fees for it. And yeah, so here's my little incense, little stand shelf thingy for Satan smoking weed. But yeah, it definitely is a start. Like I said, this is my living room. This is a bathroom. Well, I guess I could do a little tour. This is a bathroom. I have two of them. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath. So I got that. This is my kitchen. Now my kitchen's a little dirty right now, so please don't judge. It doesn't look super great right now. I got shit everywhere. So you can see I need to clean it up a bit more, but I got air fryer, I got dishwasher, I have my own sink, I have my own microwave. This is back when I got this and that. When I lived in that shared condo. It was back in like 2022, around that era. Yeah, when I was getting kicked out for being trans and all that. I have my own oven and stuff. There's nothing really over in this area. My own washer and dryer. I have my own fridge. I have my own patio. I mean, it's very dark out there right now. You can't really see anything. But I have my own little patio area. It's very small, but it is there. I decided to put this shelf in the living room because I originally was going to put this in my studio room, which we'll get to it when we get to it. I guess I could just show this off. There's that right there. And the reason why I decided just to put it in here, just because, well, I figured all my consoles or stuff are going to be right here. So I decided, oh, fuck it. Might as well, I guess. And where I looked at that, put those up. And we're going to go upstairs, because I have my own stairs. So I'm going to go upstairs. And here we go. So we have this bathroom over here. Oh, hang on. Hello. Hello. This bathroom's over here. It's kind of messy right now. We have, this is my studio room. Focus. Wait, okay. Focus. Alright, so this is my studio room, as I've dubbed it. There's not really much in here right now. Plushies. I have this shelf. I'm gonna put plushies on. I'm gonna get another shelf right here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this area quite yet. I think I might either just get more shelves or put something else right there. Maybe like another TV or something, I don't know. And here's my PC, my desk. Very nice. Here's my mini fridge. Very nice. We got all kinds of boxes. Again, I'm not done with everything. There's also a closet. Let's go. So I consider this like my studio room. We have this little area, just like a random closet. Put stuff in. Now this is my bedroom. And it's a little messy in here, but I have 2 nightstands. Just, again, it's kind of messy. It's a queen bed, Sonic themed. And yeah, it's a little messy as you can see, I apologize. But it has a closet as well. And the light comes on when you walk in. All these are just like clothes and shit. Just random stuff. And that is about it for the apartment. So this is the room where I'm going to be making videos and editing them and stuff. So I'm going to be sitting in this chair and making videos for you guys in streams. So yeah, again, like I said, I'm going to be making content again. I'm going to be trying adjusting my hours at my new workplace. So like I can't guarantee when exactly I'll return to streaming and posting content regularly again, just because of all of this. This is a huge deal. This is like obviously a very big moment in my life and stuff, so it took a lot to for me to get to this point as well, just on a personal level, you know. So we're gonna go back down to the living room though. And if it ever comes, if there ever is a day where I decide to get a roommate or something, or if I start dating again, then they'll definitely have a room. I'll just have to reorganize things, but they'll definitely have a room to stay if they want. But yeah, it definitely has taken a lot to get to this point in my life. I'm gonna turn off the light to see what it looks like. Ooh, it's definitely a vibe. Look at that. Ooh, I'm gonna get like some Sonic posters right here. And this entire apartment is just gonna be like Sonic themed. It's gonna have like this Sonic shit everywhere. I'm gonna cover the entire thing in posters. But what was I saying? So like it's definitely taken a lot, you know, to get to this point in my life, you know. Because, I mean, I've talked about this numerous times. I'm sure you all are aware of it by now, but, you know, if you don't, just watch my, like, 1 year later coming out video. I'll leave a card right there or something. But I've definitely been through a lot. Not to say I've been through it, like, the worst, you know, in regards to trans people, but I've definitely been put through the ringer a little bit at least. So you know, back in like 2020 and 2021, those were really rough years in my life, and I was kicked out for being trans. I've talked about this numerous times, but it was extremely rough, not just because of I was getting kicked out, just because of the environment I was living in for years before I got kicked out. So I was miserable even before that happened. So I was in a very bad place mentally just for the longest time. It was like I literally cannot remember a time where I was happy. The only time I think I remember was like when I first started dating my first girlfriend, but even then at some point I was like starting to get really unhappy just because I was realizing that I was trans. I couldn't quite tell everyone around me in my personal life because I just didn't know how they would react. They probably wouldn't react very well. I felt so alone despite being in a relationship, if that makes sense. So I kept quiet about all of it. I never said a word about it to anyone basically until I officially came out finally. So, well, before I was cross-dressing for like a year or so, and I realized that the whole like femboy and gender fluid, those kind of labels just didn't work for me at all. So I was like, I don't know. At the time, at first, I thought it, but I was like, no, it just didn't feel right. And I was like, I think, you know, so, but yeah, it's definitely taken a lot to get to this point. Sorry, I kind of just walk around randomly a lot, but yeah, I appreciate everyone being super patient with me though, just in general, ever since I came out, because of how hard, you know, how hard all this has been. Yeah, I'm not trying to like play the pity card or make anyone feel bad for me or anything like that. I never try to do that kind of thing when I talk about these issues, but you know, it's just crazy to like go from back then to going from almost being homeless to now. And you might be thinking, Harris, you're probably just exaggerating. You weren't gonna be homeless. Well, the thing is like my relationship with my mom at the time, it was in the air at that point, because at the time I thought they were one and the same. I thought she kind of just had the same views he did, so I legitimately thought that, yeah, I was gonna be homeless. I thought I was just, you know, thankfully that didn't happen, because that's when I got in a shared condo with a friend of my mom, and then less than a year later we moved, and I moved in with my mom, and now we're here. So from I think it was, yeah, January 2022 to now, I've lived in 4 different places, because it was me getting kicked out, shared condo, living with my mom in an apartment with her, and here. So God, I hate moving so fucking much. You guys don't understand. It's so annoying, expensive, and tiresome, and I fucking hate it. It is awful. It's so fucking expensive. God, I hate it. It's so terrible. But I just want to, like, you know, thank you all for being so patient with me. I'll try to make content again when I can. I have 2 really funny video ideas. One regarding a Knuckles show, and one regarding a plush video revolving around like Ian Flynn writing it. So I thought that was a funny idea I had. I don't know when I'll make those, but I want to try to get back to making content as soon as possible. So obviously all of this is a huge priority, and I couldn't have done it on my own, and I didn't do it on my own. I had to get help to make this happen. So but yeah, that was the apartment tour. I'm officially back again. I think that's about it. I would show you the patio little area, outside area. It's a small little area. It's nothing too crazy. It's just really dark out there. You'll see it in a video probably in the future. It's nothing too amazing or crazy, but you know, I still get really emotional thinking about the fact that I have my own apartment in place now, because it's just been crazy. The past like 4 years of my life have been insane. Like even before that, it was crazy too, just because I was dealing with like so many things I didn't tell anyone about. But I appreciate you all being patient with me. I apologize for lack of content, but you know, it's understandable. And this is my apartment. It feels really surreal still. It feels like, you know, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time believing it. I will say, getting an apartment, it's not fun. Like, it's fun once you actually get through it and like you have it, but getting to that point is annoying. because like you have to pay like an application fee. And even despite the fact you pay that fee, that doesn't automatically mean you get the apartment. You have to be approved even after you pay. So you have to pay first and get approved or declined after the fact. And if you get declined, they refund you, but it doesn't happen instantly. And there was this another apartment complex. I'm like co-signing with my mom basically. And they were like, oh, we don't allow co-signing on apartment leases, but we might allow it if you go to this random college nearby. I'm like, what? I need to get this shit figured out in my life first before I even think about going back to college. What? That's so stupid. The thing is, every apartment complex has its own set of rules, essentially, and they hold that shit hostage until basically you give them what they want. So they hold your house or your home hostage, essentially, and you have to pay the ransom, whatever that might be. That could be paying extra fees. That could be going to some random fucking college or something you've never heard of. Even though you're not really at a point in your life where you can't do that right now, but it's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Sorry. I just had to rant about that because it is dumb as shit. But, you know, some people have told me they kind of like inspired by me or whatever, with me coming out in my story, all this fucking bullshit I've been through because of all this crap, to now having my own apartment. It's kind of like inspiring in a way. So if there's someone out there I've inspired, then that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But I think that'll be it for the video. I don't really have much else to say. That was the apartment. That's my apartment. I rambled for 17 minutes. What the fuck? I literally did my makeup for a 17-minute video. Well, I didn't want to look like shit on camera. Even though I always look like shit on camera. I'm gonna stay right here because the lighting's actually kind of decent. Like right here. But I think that'll be it for the video. I know it's just like a random boring update video, but that's my apartment. I'm officially back for like the fucking 15 millionth time. I know, I'm aware. I'm going to try to figure out my new work schedule and, you know, try to balance my work life and content creation and stuff. So I want to go back to college at some point, but I don't even know when the heck. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, so, but yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. I don't really know what to say other than, thank you all for being patient. And this is UltimateDSfan signing off. Bye.
Airbud, Airbud 2, Airbud 3, Airbud and Raccoon, Airbud, the Aussie Tour, Snow Buddies, Space Buddies, Spooky Buddies, Santa Buddies, Santa Paws 2, The Search for Santa Paws, Treasure Buddies, Super Buddies, Golden Winter, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, Karate Dog, Top Dog, Shaggy Dog, the dog who saved Halloween, the dog who saved Easter, the dog who ruined Easter, a Chico, the Plague Dog, the Plague